Good morning, all. I'm Dr. O. I see. Today we're going to discuss on the risk management, how to analyze of the company background. Analysis of the company backgrounds, we can divide to three simple breakdown. First, business nature and the history of the company. Second, board of directors. Third, auditor analysis of the company. Understanding the business, so you need to know that the company that you analyze is sole proprietorship. Sole proprietorship is only one person conducting the business, like you see in the pictures here. A lot of sundry shops, yeah, those stationery, florists, cafe, they are majority sole proprietorship, but some also got partnership if they are with partner. So majority of the partnership companies are those auditors, accountants, yeah, dentals, clinics, yeah, company secretary. These are all the partnership. And we also have a private company, that's Sendiam Berhad, or private limited company, that majority of the companies, they are private limited company. Then the last part is public listed company. We have all the public listed company that list in the Bursa Malaysia. You can see here the pictures, Telecom, Samdabi, Genting, yeah, Maybank. These are all the public listed companies. Type of business in an organization is very important, especially when you analyze the risk of the companies. You need to know whether they are profit oriented, non-profit oriented, or they are the good producing business or service business. So what type of business they are doing? Type of diversified business is also very important also. When you analyze a company, you need to know whether they diversify their business or not, based on these few category. Non-diversified business means single business. When you check their annual report, they show that they only conduct one of the business unit only. Okay, one of the business unit. Yeah, for example, uh, hotel, they only do hotel. Okay, but sometimes the hotel also they have different types. Yeah, they are also doing a hotel. They also doing a service apartment. They also doing food and beverage, uh, tour. So this is considered diversified. So diversified, we can basically divide to four types. Either they diversified to related business. Related business means the business that they diversify is uh, the same. Okay, for example, they diversify in construction industry. So construction industry, they have all the subcon that provide support related to the constructions. Then that is the related business. And construction industry also can be related by develop housing area or develop office space, building. These are all related. They are still in the constructions area. Unrelated business means they are diversified into different type of industry. For example, one just now I mentioned the construction companies. They also doing hotel industry. Okay, they also doing education industry. So it's totally unrelated. Yeah. Uh, so we focus or non-focus is very easy to differentiate. If majority of the revenue or more than 70% from two or three industries, then they consider focus. If more than two or three industry contribute the total revenue, then they consider non-focus. Okay, of course, understanding the business competitive analysis, you need to look at these four diagram here, whether they are low cost differentiations or they are actually broad target market or narrow target markets. Normally, we see it and we learn the competitive analysis before. Either they are cost focus or cost leadership. So cost is very important for all the business. So the high cost will bring more high risk to the business. So when you analyze, you need to analyze in a simple and basic. Just look at whether they are cost leaders or they are cost focused, whether they are differentiate or they are differentiate focused. Just based on these four category, then you try to identify the business. Okay, next, we try to analyze the board of directors. First, we start with the CEO. CEO, we need to look at their background. The CEO, who is the CEO? The name there, write down the CEO name. Okay, and what are the salary or the package of the CEO? Then you need to find out the net profit. Normally, we use the EBIT. So the salary ratios is calculated by salary divided by the net profit. If the salary ratio is high, then the risk is higher to the organization. So board of directors, CEO, we also need to understand more whether they are founder or not. If they are founder means less risk. They know the directions of the company. They know how to develop the company. So less risk. Then percentage of the share hold by the CEO. So you need to look at the trend. If the percentage drop, means this CEO may be want to retire or want to get out from the company already, no interest on the company, then it will affect the risk to the company if they cannot find a good successor. So education, of course, more educate, yeah, less risk lah. Age more than 70 is high risk lah. So you need to look at the age. Then in Malaysia, we put the 60. So it's just depend on the culture lah. Gender, female, they are more careful, so less risk. Okay? Races, political link, whether they have or no. You check using the Google, so check their political link. If yes, yeah, whether they are in the oppositions or rural party. So business means how busy this CEO is. More busy, more risk because they cannot focus on their business. Industry experience, uh, if have related, of course, better. Okay, less risk. CEO duration. The longer the CEO in the positions means they have more control power than less risk. Okay, CEO duration, yeah, important also. Yeah, because they are the one that driving the company. CEO duty means CEO also doing chairman, yeah, two role in one person. CEO holding the chairman role. So that is a high risk. Okay, next, number of management meeting, how many and how many they attend. Yeah, that is important. Executive director, not down. Who are they? Who are the executive director? Who are the non-executive director? So we need to analyze board of director fees. So how much money actually they pay board of directors compared to the net profit. So we need to do calculation. Then also executive director and also their ratio, executive directors salary ratios. Uh, so if possible, calculate also non-executive directors. Auditor analysis of the company. We can divide the auditor analysis into internal auditor and external auditor. So internal auditor is the audit team. Yeah, audit team. You name down them, how many of them. Then you also name the external auditor company. Yeah, external auditor normally they provide you the company. Then we look at whether they are big four or non big four to determine the reputation of the auditor. Either they are big four or non big four. Auditor fees is also another indicator and a very important for us. Uh, Auditor we always compare to revenue, and we also compare with earning before interest and tax (EBIT). Okay, so we want to know also whether the auditor fee is overpaid or underpaid. Then why? Yeah. So we also look at the job spec of the auditor, whether they specialize in audit the company or not. Yeah. They have a specialized team to take care. Uh, if a small audit firm, they may not have a resources to have a diversified to different industry, and they normally they will grab whatever business opportunity. They did not choose the customer. Okay, bankers. We look at the reputation of the bankers. Top 10 bank in the country, then they are the good bank. Okay. Okay. With that, we end our first sections, part A, on the background analysis. Thank you. Bye bye.